What better way to make a grand entrance here in a debut than with the Dodge Demon on lockdown doing donuts outside the building? What is going on, everybody? Eddie Soundhead back here once again with Soundhead Entertainment, and we have got something very special in store for you here today. One of the most highly requested things we ever do is finally back. It's been a little while. It's been about 5 months, but it has returned. We are here at the Allegiant Stadium with the BeamNG Monster Truck mods, and we have got some brand new ones to check out, including this one. My all-time favorite monster truck has finally made it with a fully destructible body, and that's not the only thing with a destructible body. We're gonna let Avenger show us how to kick things off the right way. We might have rolled up in that demon, but we are not rolling out in it. Let's run that back even one more time. Let's get that demon out of us before we go do a freestyle. That should warm things up. That'll line us up here. We're gonna waltz right into the stadium, the home of the Las Vegas Raiders, beautifully modeled here in BeamNG. It's going to be the home to some absolute carnage. We are going to unleash chaos here and burn it down. What do you say we do it for Al Davis here with that big old torch? Really, we're going to torch the place here with a 10-truck freestyle show featuring all kinds of trucks from past and present, and of course, that even modified a little bit myself. You know, when we come to these Soundhead shows, we gotta add a little extra pizzazz to that course. You know I love crushable obstacles out here. Monster Jam and the like may have lost the way, but we never will. Look at this, I got tanker stacks, buzz stacks, RVs sitting out here. We're gonna add some more stuff as the runs go on if we need to. Look at how beautiful this 1957 Chevy Bel Air body looks on a monster truck. I have been waiting so long to tear this thing up. What better way to get this started than for a lineup of the century? We gotta fly this thing out. We gotta air out a brand new stadium. And here we go. Put Avenger on the clock. We are gonna get things started here in Las Vegas with a jump over the double bus stack. And let's just take a minute to appreciate the sound of the CRC mod. It is so good. Let's just take a listen. Crank it up. Couple that sound with the improved production quality here. We got multiple camera angles here in the camera pad that are putting in work over the containers and then through the van stack. This feels like I'm watching Monster Jam on Speed Channel all over again as a childhood classic. And I tell you what, they sure as hell weren't doing beautiful backflips like that when I was a child. They would have turned to dust in the mere thought of such a thing. And look at the air over this simple dirt mouse. We can make anything a massive jump if we want to. Here's another prime example of this. We just gotta pace ourselves a little bit. This is the first run of the day. That being said, though, this is also a great time to impress. So what better way to do it than to take out one of our sworn enemies? The camper is gone. And the buzz stack is up next, but that's gonna kick us off to our side. We're gonna have to make a save here. Oh, up on two wheels, dancing around. What can we do? What do you think? Place your votes, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna shed some skin, dent the buried bus, and drive away from it. Just scoring style points is all that is. You know how we do things around here. This van stack gonna get another slap across the side of the head. Up the bus stack the other way. Can't quite get over the top of that. We're taking a detour over to the buried bus again, and we're coming right at you in 3D. And what is now the 57 Chevy Bel Air convertible. That thing is looking badass. Nice little mid-run modification. And how about a mid-run modification of the suspension right there on that bus? I think we just busted it open. That could be a problem, especially when we're trying to make a save, but we pull it through. And that suspension is definitely toasted, but that's gonna help us get over that car stack. From there on out, we don't have much of a say in what we get, so why not slam down on that camper one last couple times? Maybe even do it while we're upside down here looking for that save, but we are gonna get it with the shock flopping around in the background. That's how you know we had a good run there. Avenger and its destroyable body panels making a great return, debut, whatever you want to call it. Oh, it was good. I waited so long for that. And I've been waiting for this one for a little while too. Megalodon has made its way into the Beam Monsters scene, and this thing looks sick. I've only had this truck in my life since I've been a grown man, and I am not at all ashamed to admit that, honestly, I think it is one of the all-time coolest monster trucks ever. Just a big-ass shark. Just taking on the track. I respect the hell out of that. Get sky wheelies right off the bat. Gonna come air it out over here on the other side too, because it just looks too good to see a shark flying through the air like that. How could you not appreciate that? I can't appreciate that we just barely rubbed up against one of those cars and we lost a tire and our tail. This is turning tragic real fast here for the Meg. Well, if we already lost the wheel, what else can we lose? Let's just go ahead and send it over the camper. We might have to sacrifice another couple of wheels. to the Wreckfest content. It's looking like that's exactly what's gonna happen. You do not want to get pieces of that camper caught up in your suspension. It will rip it apart, and it seems to have done exactly that. Look at that damage. This mag, it is crawling, it's learning to walk. I don't know what, we're all gonna be screwed when sharks can get on land and just start messing our world up like it did that van stack and it's dancing on its nose. Imagine that. I've been telling people to follow on TikTok. Just wait till sharks take over TikTok with these dances. Look at this. They're gonna make that one from the Super Bowl with Katy Perry a few years ago look real stupid, and how could they not? What am I even looking at right here? This thing has gone to hell and back, and there's another grab on the container. Somehow didn't flip the truck right there. This is an unbelievable performance out of the Meg right now. Slams it into the side of the backflip ramp. Now what? The gearbox getting grinded all to smithereens. We'll have to allow that one because I can see what it's setting up. We are gonna go for the backflip to end this run. Can we land it on the wheels? No, we cannot, and that is gonna bring an end to the run. That was a super run indeed. We talked about Super Bowl performances. The Super Bowl